I am California of the past.
I am California of the past.
I
am California of the past.
My name is Fred Kaneshige. That's Kaneshige. There's, I don't know of any other Kaneshige in the United States. I hear there's some in Hawaii. I was born in Seattle, Washington, April 9th, 1929. At the time of the war, my dad was farming, as well as my grandfather on my mother's side. December 7th, I would ride the bike and ride around the neighborhood. And you know, even little kids that used to see me would say hi, hi. But on that day, you know, they all kind of looked at me and I thought they were calling names at me, which I didn't understand at the time. And you know, and I was thinking, what's going on? What's going on? And then Monday school started, and the principal had an assembly, and then he told the whole school and the class that do not blame us Japanese, because we are not responsible for this war. And that's the first time I knew that war started. And here, you know, when he was telling all that, I had tears kind of coming down my eyes. We were supposed to be interned sometime in May from Seattle to Puyallup, Washington, and from Puyallup, Washington, and over to Minidoka Camp in Idaho. And my mother was real scared of being interned. And you know, she was saying, oh, we're gonna die, you know, they're gonna feed us poison or they're gonna shoot us. And we had relatives in Spokane, Washington, and eastern Washington. And they finally said, come on over, come on over. Because the line between Seattle and Spokane was at Moses Lake. Anything east of Moses Lake was okay. And so then we lived in Spokane, and I don't know if it was any better because the people used to yell out names and you know, dirty Jap and all that kind of stuff. And if anybody called me dirty Jap at school while we were playing sports, then we got into a fight. While we were in camp, my dad, one of my cousins in Minidoka died. And so my dad got the Greyhound and he went to my cousin's funeral. And my dad says, as the bus was traveling along the hill, he was looking down at the camp, which was all barbed wired in and guarded by soldiers. And he said, and when he looked down, he said he had tears in his eyes. But then when he got into camp, he met all of his old friends, you know, and they were drinking sake and playing cards and doing the same thing almost every day. You know, and my dad had a great time. And then he started thinking, God, I made a mistake. Should have went to camp instead of Spokane, where he was working.